Paul, how do you describe your emotions in that performance?
Yeah, listen, I think the final whistle during the game, we were frustrated, but as we're talking afterwards, we're putting a bit more perspective on it. 10 unbeaten, another point to where I want to be. We're top of the league. Listen, I know everything's positive, but I think it's probably a reflection of where we are right now, the standards we've been setting, and how well the players have been playing. That there's a lot of frustration in the dressing room, but yeah, in terms of perspective, no, it's going to be a good point towards whatever total we can amass, by the end of the season.
And from your perspective as well, I suspect this is going to be a similar kind of game plan you're going to face on a very regular basis between now and the end.
Yeah, we know and we prepare, but it don't mean it makes it any easier to deal with. But you need to be, because you can't let frustrations override your decision making when you're on the side, and us as staff, the players on the pitch. So we have to be prepared for it, but we have to, and we have been. We were just as good last season as this, and we faced it a lot. So we know that. But it's not to say and be disrespectful to any teams. Birmingham still wanted an attacking threat as well, and it was on the counter attack. And we've generally this season defended counter attacks a lot better. You can't necessarily stop them countering and gaining yards up the pitch, but you can get bodies back and try and stop the threat that little bit quicker. So we've been doing that this season. So frustration definitely, but cold light of day. We'll watch it back to see where we could have and should have been better. But like I say, it'll be a good point.
In terms of the goal, another for Ollie McBurney. Great finish as well, that, wasn't it?
I've not seen it back. No, I've not seen it back. I've been looking at other things. So yeah, the strike seemed clean anyway, but I wasn't too sure who'd hit it or how it had fallen to him. So I've not seen that back yet.
What about their goal? It seems to be the kind of thing you would expect as a former defender, somebody that would want that dealing with.
Yeah, there's a couple of things. You've got Bash going to get a different man, who's his man from the set play, and I think Billy's going to head it and give him a shout, and Sanders thinking he can head it and touched it on. So sometimes those things go against you. And the other thing I said in there to the dressing room, we've got so many of those little details right in the last few games that's helped us win. We've been punished for one that we get slightly wrong, and that's why we speak about all these little things all the time. So yeah, it's a reminder of why we're going about the things that are maybe boring or don't always get the same respect that they should do. But I guarantee you, when you're watching all the goals this weekend, the majority will be defendable. The majority will be something when a manager's watching it back saying that's not us, and that's why you go on about those things.
You had a chance to have another look at Bogle. He came on. How big a relief is it, if you like, that he's somebody now you can have a look at a little bit more seriously in terms of his position within the club?
Yeah, we still need to be patient. He's had 2 weeks training, a bit more. 45 minutes for the 21s, 30 minutes again today. So we need to be patient with him, definitely. But it's a great way to get his fitness, get him back in the game. I thought Reid did well at left wing back. It's obviously we wanted to use him more as a winger and play that little bit higher. So it is more familiar for Jayden. But it was good to have him back, and those minutes will do him good.
Was there any thought of changing your formation and going to a flat four at the back?
Not really, because we'd have had more people playing unfamiliar roles. When if you look at that team there was only Reader really we're asking to play an unfamiliar role, but he's still very familiar playing wide. And when we know we're going to have or expect to have the majority of the ball like we did today, it means he's going to end up playing higher and wider like he would if he played in a 4-3-3 as a winger. So yeah, it was just common sense to keep as many of our players who were in form playing in the same positions.
Quick word then, looking ahead towards Tuesday night. Good that it comes quick on the back of this, that you've got another chance to get some more points on the board.
Yeah, of course, we want it, yeah. But we accept and know that it's Saturday, Tuesday, and we know how it is. But I would like some time with the players now. We had 4 players training international break, and then when we had Jayden and Bill playing in the 21s, we had 2. We had Ollie Node and Bash, and then obviously we had 3 of our senior players, George, Eags and Sander, playing 2 90 minutes while they were away. So we only had any sort of time on the grass an hour yesterday morning, and so that's credit to the boys for coming back, getting focused, physically preparing, getting the game plan round, obviously adjusting to Reader and Reader taking that in that such short space of time. So I would, if I was honest, ideally like a week to be working with the lads again and get us all back together. But like I said, we accept that this is a championship and it's the way it goes.
Everyone come through okay today?
Yeah, I think so. Obviously, you're asking me off the back of just seeing us on the pitch and no one brought off injured, but we'll have to wait and see.
Thank you.